Arya. 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 No.
Go away!
Stella, I drugged you, and you slept with a man. So the Fort family canceled your engagement and let Alan marry me. Arya tried to prove your innocence. She must vanish.
You'll suffer in hell.
Bitch! How dare you curse Nina? I shouldn't have ruined your face only back then. I should have destroyed you.
You ruined my face?
Nina is the real Ro. You're a bastard who took her place. Shouldn't I avenge her?
You stole my parents and grew up in a rich family, while I lived a poor life with your mom in the countryside. I should have settled accounts with you two. Your mom was long gone. I poured her ashes into a toilet. That was how I repaid her kindness. It's your turn now.
Bastard! I'll be your worst nightmare.
Bring it over.
Once you're gone, I'll make good use of your identity as the designer Estelle and your wealth of 100 million. Ha ha.
Stella. Stella, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have left you and divorced you, giving them a chance to bully you.
Ethan. Leave here, Ethan.
I won't. Leave you in my next life.
Ethan. I'll go to you in my next life.
Stella, I'm sorry. Stella, I won't leave you in my next life.
Ethan. I was reborn. I came back to the day Nina drugged me. You came at the right time. I'll avenge myself. This time.
Enjoy yourself. When the reporters come, say she shamelessly seduced you.
Don't worry, I'm experienced. I know what to say.
What?
Don't you like playing tricks? How about this one?
Are you sure Stella is here?
Yes, she was framed. She's in danger.
Stella, I won't leave you in my next life.
Ethan.
What? Stella, are you out of your mind?
Ethan, I said I would come to you. I won't let you down in this life. Ethan, you're my man now. I'll be responsible for you.
Keep your lips tight. Don't breathe. A word of what happened last night. You don't want anyone to know. You slept with the uncle of your fiancé, do you?
I won't marry Alan. He has an affair with Nina. I want to marry you.
No wonder you seduced me and gave me your virginity last night. You want to take vengeance on Alan?
No, I like you, so I want to marry you.
You're faithful to Alan, but you change your mind after sleeping with me. Stella, do you think I'm a fool?
I don't. Ethan, I'm serious. You like me, but you feign aloofness. Do you think you can scare me away? Ethan, I'll get you.
Stella is going to get engaged with Alan. She slept with another man at this hotel last night. As her adoptive parents, what do you think?
What do you think? Could you please answer?
The Rowe family has been strict and can't tolerate any shame. I'll drive her out of the family. From now on, she's no longer my daughter.
We brought her up, but she did this to us. She's ungrateful. Take a photo of her. Don't miss out on anything. I'll show everyone how shameless she is. Look, she's indeed a bastard. Growing up in our family can't change her lowly qualities. Why, it's Nina? Where's Stella?
Stop taking photos. No photos.
Mr. Rowe, your wife asked us to take photos. You can't back out.
Please move away. You've blocked Nina's face.
What happened? What a commotion. Dad. Mom, why? Is that Nina's boyfriend? He has a shifty face. How peculiar.
Shut up. He's not my boyfriend. He's your lover.
Bitch, you're ungrateful. You ganged up with your lover to frame Nina and made her a fool in public.
Mom, you don't like me because I was taken to the family by mistake. I can understand it, but how can you sling mud at me? Check on the surveillance, too. See with whom he entered the room.
He's the lover you find behind Alan's back. What?
The evidence is solid. How can you slander me?
How dare you hit Nina?
Dad, do you want to hit me again because of Nina?
Mr. Rowe, do you hit her often? Do you hit the whole family or only Stella?
Have you tested your mental status? Are you normal? Mr. Rowe, could you please answer?
My dad doesn't hit me often.
Let's go. No photos.
Mr. Rowe? Mr. Rowe, don't go, Mr. Rowe.
He hits me a few times every month.
You stole my parents while I lived a poor life with your mom in the country. I should have settled accounts with you two.
Hello, Arya.
Send people to watch over Stella.
Yes. Ms. Rowe has a hard time with the Rowe family. Now that this happened, the Rowe family won't spare her. Mr. Fort, you send people to protect her, right?
Stella, I know you don't like me, thinking I stole the affection of Mom and Dad, but I didn't do anything to hurt you. Why did you frame me?
Stella, you're a vicious woman. You did a nasty thing and framed Nina. Apologize to her.
That won't be enough. Stella, you gotta make clear to the public you were jealous and framed Nina. Nina's reputation must be restored.
Nina made her own bed. Why should Stella take the blame? Are you crazy?
What an uncivilized girl. Do you have the right to cut in?
Stella, Behave yourself at the press conference. Otherwise, I'll make you miserable.
Damn you. Stop making decisions for her. Stella won't do it for Nina.
Bitch, what are you? How can you be so arrogant?
Alan, calm down. Stella, don't make everyone angry. It hurts. Stella, I can't bear to see you scolded. Why did you pinch me?
How dare you? How dare you bully Nina in front of me? I'll teach you a lesson today.
Dad?
Nina.
Dad, do you still want me to restore Nina's reputation?
Will you help Nina? Aren't you being silly?
You have the photos of Nina and Alan. Of course, I'll attend the press conference and clarify for them.
You liked Alan so much that you wouldn't believe it. When I showed you the photos, I thought you were willing to do that for him this time. These jerks didn't hesitate to bully you. Thankfully, they don't know you're the top-notch designer, Estelle. Otherwise, they'll snatch money from you.
Aria, thank you. I won't be silly again. Aria, no.
Go away.
In this life, I'll take vengeance and repay the kindness. I'll protect you.
Is she talking about Alan?
Stella, I think the man behind you is staring at us.
You won't answer my phone. I'll go to see you at your company. Hello? I'd like to see Ethan.
Have you made an appointment?
No. Tell him I'm...
No? Get lost. The Fort Group is an international company worth hundreds of billions. Our CEO is too busy to see anyone without an appointment.
What if he's willing to see me?
Cut the crap. Get lost.
Hello there.
Mr. Fort?
You're fired.
Why? You're a low-level receptionist. How dare you stop Ms. Rowe?
Mr. Fort, I was wrong. Please give me a chance.
What have you come here for?
I came to propose marriage to you. Ethan, wait for me.
Get out of my car.
No. Ethan, I really want to marry you. Believe me, okay?
If you like Alan, don't mess with me.
Ethan. 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 Come to the press conference. You'll understand. Ethan. Ethan. Ethan.
Why hasn't the bitch come? Will she back out?
If she doesn't come, you can cut your ties with her. If she is no longer your daughter, I'll have the excuse to ask Richard to cancel the engagement.
Stella has arrived.
Bitch, you come to clarify for Nina, not to show off your charm. Why do you dress up?
To be admired by someone worthy.
Stella, your jewelry was designed by Estelle. It's costly. Who was the man that gave you this?
Nina, do you think I can't afford the luxuries and can only ask men to buy them for me just like you? If you want a gift, I'll give you Alan.
What do you mean?
Everyone, you can raise your questions.
So, Stellaro, will you clarify for Nina?
I do come here to make things clear.
According to the Rose, you were jealous of Nina because they liked her better, so you ganged up with your lover to ruin their reputation. Will you explain this?
Did you do anything else to frame Nina? Can you tell us in detail?
Alan is engaged with you. Does he know you have a lover?
Everyone, you got me wrong. I came here to clarify for myself.
No photos. Stop taking photos.
Ms. Nina Rowe, when did you start your relationship with Alan?
Does your family allow you to steal Alan from your sister?
You have another scandal after you. Got caught sleeping with your boyfriend. How do you feel?
Is your boyfriend married? Are you a habitual homewrecker?
No, it's not like that. Alan.
Nina, don't cry. Stella, explain this to everyone.
What shall I say? To say I'm glad that you two make a perfect match? Don't break up with her.
You're a jinx. You pester Alan because Richard likes you? You dare to scold him.
I don't think you plan to clarify for Nina today. You came to frame us.
Bingo. At the press conference.
I shouldn't have. Ruined your face only. I should have destroyed you.
I'd like to announce that I'll cancel the engagement with Alan and cut ties with the Rowe family. From now on, I'm no longer a Rowe.
How ungrateful. How can you leave after humiliating Nina? Bitch, you fooled around with a man. You're such a disgrace.
Stella, how dare you betray me?
Let go of Stella.
Area.
Tell me who he is. Otherwise, you can't leave today. Tell me.
Alan, how dare you hurt my woman?
Uncle Ethan.
Alan.
If you dare to hurt her again, I'll make your life miserable.
Darling, you're awesome.
Darling?
What? Let's go.
No way. How can the CEO of the Fort Group fall for a woman like you?
What did you say? If you bully my wife, you go against me. Or I'll make you regret treating her badly.
No.
Mr. Fort, we are sorry. Please show mercy and spare us.
Your apology is not sincere.
Stella, we were wrong. Please ask Mr. Fort to spare us.
Forget it. They brought me up.
Mr. Fort, please say something.
Andy, go to the city hall.
Okay.
Why? Did I agree? You asked me to help you out. And I did. Don't go too far.
I didn't ask you for help. I wanted you to know. I canceled the engagement. Ethan, I really want to marry you. Look, I prepared all the documents.
Stella, Don't back out.
You agreed? Andy, get moving.
Okay.
Darling. Let's go home.
You jerk, how could you do that? No wonder. Stella cancelled the engagement.
Grandpa, Ethan slept with my woman. Why don't you scold him?
Do you think Ethan is a jerk like you? If you act recklessly again, I'll drive you out of the Fort family.
Damn you, old man. After I get the Fort group, you'll have to respect me.
You're back.
Hello, I'm Ethan's wife. I hope we can get on well.
Mrs. Fort, nice to meet you.
Mary, tidy up a guest room for her.
Okay.
I won't take the guest room. I want to stay with you.
Don't you know why we got married? The marriage license is sufficient to take vengeance on Alan. You don't have to do this.
I want to do this.
I don't want to do this.
Mrs. Fort, please don't be angry. You're the only woman Mr. Fort has brought home. He cares about you.
But he ignores me.
His bark is worse than his bite. You care about him. He won't refuse you.
Mary, where's the kitchen?
I'll take you there.
Yeah.
Hello.
Mr. Fort, the Rowe family and Alan are slinging mud at Mrs. Fort. Thankfully, you saw that coming and asked our PR team to watch over the media so that we have lost no time to block the news harmful to Mrs. Fort.
Who allows you to come in? Get out.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for interrupting you. I knocked on the door several times, but you didn't respond, so I had to bring it inside. Work later. You have stomach disorders. You gotta have meals regularly. I cooked for the first time. On your account. Please have a taste. I'll be off. Don't forget to eat.
Mr. Fort hasn't eaten so much for a long time. It seems you're talented in cooking.
He likes my dishes, then I'll make him more tomorrow.
Okay.
Alan. Ethan. What's wrong?
I'll send you away tomorrow.
Did you come out so early because you were afraid to be sent away?
Of course not.
I poured her ashes into a toilet. That was how I repaid her kindness.
I need to ask Nina something. Arya, go to the rose with me.
You ungrateful bastard, you actually come back?
Stella, your necklace is Estelle's latest collection. It costs over $1.5 million. Where did you get the money?
What? $1.5 million?
Cut the crap. I come to take my belongings.
We provided for you since you were small. You don't have any belongings here.
Mom, don't make it difficult for her. I'll fetch them for her. Stella, your clothes were rotten, but you can still wear them if you stitch them together.
Where's my jewelry?
Those medals got rusty, so I dumped them. You can go to the trash bin outside and look for them. Perhaps you can find something more valuable.
Aren't these Stella's earrings?
Bitch, what nonsense. How can I take her things? Moreover, the money she bought the jewelry with was given by us. Perhaps she stole our money to buy the necklace. Take it off.
The necklace is the birthday gift Stella bought for herself. Why should she give it to you?
How dare you hit my mom?
I dare to hit both your mom and you. I can give you the necklace. You can keep the old jewelry. I only want my mom's ashes. Nina, where did you hide them?
How do I know where her damn ashes are?
When we traveled abroad last time, I saw there was a man in your room. It was not Alan.
What do you mean?
Where are her ashes?
They're at Grandma's. Go take them by yourself.
Stella, I'll get the car. Wait here for me.
Okay.
Stella, why are you here? Do you wait for me? Because you know I'll be here?
Yeah, I'm waiting for you to call me Aunt, my dear nephew.
Do you think you can be arrogant with me after marrying Ethan? You used to be my woman. He won't be serious with you. He will dump you sooner or later. If you come back to me, I might accept you.
Don't worry. You're far inferior to Ethan. I'm not blind enough to choose you.
Bitch. How arrogant.
I dare you to say that again.
Darling, you're awesome.
Get lost. I said I would send you away, but you couldn't wait to see him.
I didn't come to see him. I came to see Nina. Moreover, you're my man. Last night, I did this, and that to you. I have a sense of responsibility. I won't look for another man.
Stella, what trick are you playing?
Ethan, I'm hungry. Let's go home, okay?
What are you waiting for? Won't you go home?
That ungrateful bastard stole $1.5 million from us and bought a necklace. Well, we can't let her walk away.
Stella might have stolen a lot over the years.
Bitch, get on your knees.
You ask me to kneel upon entering? Did anyone vanish here? Do I need to bow to you?
Who are you cursing?
Grandma, Stella's new jewelry costs $3 million.
Nina, the set is more costly. The necklace costs $3 million, and the earrings $2 million. The bracelet is the most expensive, $9 million. If you want them, give me my mom's ashes. What are you doing?
Stella, you're too naive. You believe what I say. How can Grandma keep the ashes at home? The ashes were flushed down the drainage.
You're as silly as your damn mom. I lied to her and said you were sick. So she came to see you in the heavy rain and vanished from a high fever. She deserved it.
How could you do that to her?
If she hadn't taken the wrong baby, my daughter wouldn't have suffered. She deserved it.
Hurry up. Strip off her clothes and see if she has any other valuable things.
Let go of me. Who are you?
You're...
Mrs. Fort, I'm sorry. Before Mr. Fort set off, he asked us to protect you. We came late.
You brought me up, so I was not ruthless to you. You forced me to do this. I'll avenge my mom. Let's wait and see.
They're heartless beasts. Tell me your plan. I'll help you.
The old hag's birthday is coming soon. I plan to give her a big gift.
Stella, I know you're upset. Cry if you want. Bring it out.
Thank you, Arya. Alan, you're a jerk, a beast. I'll destroy you.
Stella, are you crazy?
Mrs. Fort, Mr. Fort delayed signing the contract worth hundreds of millions to pick you up. You...
Darling, are you my husband?
No.
Yes, he is.
How much did you drink? Stella, stop pretending. Are you going home or not?
Ethan, will you abandon me one day?
How can I abandon you?
It seems Ethan carried me back home last night. Will I get pregnant?
What nonsense are you thinking?
Last night,
Last night, Mary helped you change your clothes.
then nothing happened?
Stella, you wanted it to happen? I won't do it when you are drunk. If you want, wait. We can do it now.
Then let's do it now.
Mr. Fort! Mr. Fort!
Go on.
Mr. Fort, we've brought them here.
Let's go.
Where are we? Mom!
They slapped Mrs. Fort and attempted to strip off her clothes.
Do it.
Don't come over. I was wrong. Don't hit me. I was wrong.
What wrong did you do?
We don't know.
It's okay. Take your time. You have a night to think.
Grandma.
Ms. Rowe, the cufflinks you ordered are ready.
Stella, I heard the 3 cheap things were beaten up.
3 cheap things?
Your grandma, your adoptive mother, and Nina. They offended someone who beat them up and stripped them, leaving them at the gate. What good news?
Mr. Fort, we brought them here.
And was it Ethan?
Stella, did you hit Nina? She's your sister. How can you be so ruthless?
Alan, it doesn't matter Stella did that to me, but Mom and Grandma have been nice to her. It's very bad for her to do that.
You healed fast.
How dare you threaten her?
What a jerk. Don't touch Stella.
Mister, if you are rude to my customer, I'll call the police.
Is she your customer? She's a disgrace. Can she afford the customized jewelry here by selling her body?
Ethan is generous, giving me a lot of pocket money, but you, who are from the Fort Group, actually have no shares and live frugally.
Alan, don't be outdone by Ethan.
What the heck is he? Well, bring out the most expensive jewelry here. I'll take it.
Go ahead. I want to try it.
Stella, Alan is a VIP member of this store and will be given priority. You have no permission. Why?
Ms. Rowe is the only super VIP customer and enjoys the highest priority.
Oh my, how shiny. It is indeed a style designed by Estelle. However, you don't even have the qualification to purchase it.
Never mind it. I'll pay double the price to buy it.
Sorry, only when Ms. Rowe gives it up will it be your turn to choose.
Mr. Rob, since they offer double the price, I'll give it up.
You ought to do it. Nina, this is for you.
Alan, it must be pricey, huh? It's sweet of you.
I didn't mind it at all.
Mr. Fort, it totals $10 million. Will you just pay by card?
What? How is it possible?
Cut the crap if you can't afford. Mr. Rob, we want it.
Drop the act, Stella. How can you afford the price necklace? Mr. Rob, don't get fooled by them.
Ms. Rowe doesn't need to pay the bill. All her spending here is waived.
How come?
You can't afford it yet, you dare to make trouble? It really affects my business. Guards, kick them out.
No need. Damn you, how dare you shame me? I won't let you go.
Sorry to trouble you.
Estelle, as a world-class top jewelry designer, you once helped my store but back to life. It's my honor to serve you.
Please pack the cufflinks up. I wonder if Ethan will love it. Happy wedding. Ethan, have you dealt with Nina for me?
Nope.
But I haven't said anything yet.
Rush to bed.
Do you wanna sleep together? You once told me you'd always act gentle. You rejected me, but still kissed me. I've sensed your feelings long ago.
Then I won't hide it anymore. I don't want you to regret it.
Ethan, if it's you, I won't have any regrets.
The pair of cufflinks look low-key and exquisite. They match your air well. The one must choose them with all her heart. Are they from Mrs. Fort?
I'll prepare lunch and bring it to you.
No need.
Reject me again? You look forward to it, huh?
Nope.
I won't believe you.
Mr. Fort, Mrs. Fort got taken away.
I really can't bear to hurt you. Don't move!
Let go of me. It hurts. It's you. Alan had you make it, right? No matter how much money he pays, I'll offer you 10 times more. Please let me go.
Can you afford it?
I'm Ethan's wife.
I could have let you go, since you can offer a high price. But Ethan is vicious. I can't afford to offend him, only when you vanish. Can the truth be covered up?
You had an affair with Nina. If I vanish, my friend will tell Alan about it, and he won't let you go.
Then I'll handle your friend as well. I'll teach you a lesson now. I won't let you go, you bitch. If you obey me, I won't let you suffer.
Let go of me.
Stella.
Don't worry, I'm fine.
Mr. Fort, how do we deal with him?
Beat him up.
He doesn't deserve that. I've got an idea. But you have to help me.
I'll do as Mrs. Fort says.
The wound hurts. Hug me.
Sorry, I failed to protect you. It won't happen again in the future.
Ethan, promise me that you won't get yourself in danger.
I won't promise.
You dummy.
Stella, I've sent the photos. I never expected that Nina, who loves Alan, would have an affair with others.
She has many more affairs.
Huh?
Stella? Why are you all right?
Are you surprised?
Don't get carried away. I won't let you go again.
Maybe I'll call the police.
It will all be in vain, without evidence.
I have lots of evidence.
You bitch! How dare you betray me? You'll pay for it.
Let her go.
Stella asked me to meet up, but you have no idea about it. Turned out she lied to you. Since you love being deceived, just go on with it then.
Stop it. Leave it to me. Alan, you've been cheated for long, yet you still get nothing. If you don't believe me, just take a look. Nina had an affair with Brian behind your back.
Impossible. You framed Nina.
You'll get the answer if you go ask her.
You'll pay for this.
What a lousy idea. Don't meet him again.
Got it.
Coquettish again?
Does it work?
Alan.
Nina! How dare you cheat on me? I have no idea that you went abroad to have an affair with Brian until Stella told me.
Alan, I love you so much. How could I do that? Brian had pestered me. I don't want you to get me wrong, so I went abroad to avoid him. He met me, just to cut off all contact. Nothing happened between us. Please trust me.
But she has photos of you and Brian together.
That's all fake. Stella hates me and has set me up many times. Do you believe her words instead of mine?
Well, Nina, I trust you. Don't cry.
You bitch. I almost lost Alan's trust. I won't spare you. Alan, Stella and Ethan always picked on me. We have to tell Sir Fort. He values reputation and won't let them off.
Hello, Sir Fort.
Don't get chummy with me. After you broke up with Alan, you got together with Ethan. You don't care about the gossip, but have you considered our feelings? Ethan is my most proud son. You're not a good match. Just take it and leave him.
I won't leave, Sir Fort.
I have means to force you to leave him.
I broke up with Alan because he betrayed me. I never regret it. I'm with Ethan because I love him. Even if you force me, I won't leave.
The Fort Group has suffered negative impacts because of you. You can't be so selfish.
She has nothing to do with it.
I warn you, you can only choose one between the Fort Group and her.
I choose her.
Then why don't you have her? Meet me earlier. I was so worried about it.
Sir Fort came up with this idea because he got anxious. He tricked you here on purpose.
Cut the crap. Stella, this is a gift for our first meeting. It's a bit tacky, but it represents my feelings. I have a room full of antiques. I heard your family will hold an event tomorrow. Just pick some and take them home.
I'm not a member of them. Nope. It's too precious.
Not at all. Come on.
Sir Fort indeed treated you specially.
Yeah, he drugged me hoping you could get pregnant sooner. I guess he's eavesdropping outside now.
Sir Fort, their relationship is stable. They'll surely have kids, don't worry.
But if Stella looks down on Ethan one day, she'll leave. How could I not be worried?
Mrs. Fort has no relatives and has been driven away. She has nowhere to go.
Well, will she get bullied at the banquet?
very much likely.
No way. I have to get prepared to back her up.
Stella, did you do it on purpose?
Calm down. I'm trying to help you. Huh? Has it gotten any better?
I need more. If you want to help me.
If it's troublesome, I'll take back my words.
It's too late. Pick out a set to wear at the banquet.
The Rowe family doesn't deserve a grand banquet.
Do whatever you want. I'm on your side.
No need. I can handle it all myself. Thank you, darling.
Ada, it's my honor that you come to the banquet, representing the Fort family. Thanks for your gifts.
We're family. Just accept it.
The Fort family is a noble clan. It's lucky for Nina to marry Alan.
But I've heard that Nina had an affair with Alan and betrayed Stella.
You got it wrong, you know. Stella isn't a real Rowe. She doesn't deserve to marry Alan.
Didn't she get married to Ethan?
Stella just broke up with Alan and then got involved with Ethan. Shame on her. Ethan just acts on a whim. He can't possibly marry her. Don't let the rumors smear our reputation.
Is that Stella? She looks elegant. I could hardly recognize her.
Her jewelry is worth $10 million. She can't afford it. It must be from Mr. Fort.
Stella, why isn't Mr. Fort with you?
She's just a plaything. Ethan won't spend time with her. You borrowed a luxury car, guards? Even gowns and jewelry? But all of these are fake. You can never make them real. You even show off with empty boxes. All the gifts will be opened on the spot later on. You'll make a fool of yourself.
Stella, since you once loved me, I might help you later if you beg me.
It stinks. True to form, Alan.
Your mother is arrogant, and you think you're irresistibly charming. How dare you? Shame on you.
You bitch. Since you insist, just wait and see.
Have you got everything arranged?
All settled. Don't worry.
Today is your birthday, Grandma. Alan prepared a precious gift for you. Take a look.
Wow! It's worth $1 million. Thanks for your generosity.
This is a token of my regard. Nina told me you're in poor health.
How considerate.
Of course. Instead, we treated Stella well before, but she framed Nina and even stole money. I should never have raised her. You bitch. How dare you come here?
I'm so filial. Of course, I'll attend it.
Stella has prepared precious gifts.
Really? I'm afraid you guys are here to freeload on the meal.
Well, these are all antiques.
Mom, how could she afford these?
Stella, today is Grandma's birthday. How could you fool us with fakes? Your behavior disgraced us.
Those aren't fakes.
These antiques are exquisitely crafted and of extremely high value. These are all rare and precious treasures.
Mr. Hale, as a renowned appraisal expert, you can't deceive us.
I'll vouch for them with my reputation of this lifetime.
You bitch. How could you afford these?
Stella, you did steal a lot from home. You should feel ashamed and guilty.
Leave the antiques here, then we'll let it go.
Mr. Hale, how much are they worth?
At least $30 million.
Then what's the valuation of the Rowe Group?
At most $10 million.
Then how can I exchange it for these antiques?
Shame on you. Stella's necklace is more valuable than the Rowe Group. How dare you frame her?
Stella, I found you luxurious today, for you've really made it big.
Mrs. Fort, with your noble status, if you ever need my help, just let me know.
Stella, just a despicable plaything. She doesn't deserve respect.
You bitch. You just spent several nights with Ethan. He'll never marry you. I warn you, we'll never accept you.
Who do you think you are? How dare you lecture my wife? For the sake of my late brother, I let you stay. If you offend my wife, I'll drive you out of Bright City.
You can't drive me away. I revealed this bitch's tricks for the sake of our family.
Shut it. You're the one who should be ashamed of all those filthy words.
Grandpa,
How dare you quibble?
Alan!
I heard your words just now. Alan, you've let me down.
Ethan!
You don't deserve to call me.
Since I'm not welcome here, then I won't give you the gifts.
My treasures.
Don't feel bad. I have a bigger one for you. Wish you a long life.
Grandma!
Mom!
Grandma!
She had a stroke out of anger. Tom sent her to the countryside overnight. I had guessed it.
What about the antiques?
I've kept them all sound. With Mr. Hale's help, they won't expect what we smashed were fakes.
I once designed jewelry for his daughter. I never expected him to help me.
Do you still want to run a studio?
Yeah, find a venue first. Let's catch up later. Ethan, what exactly is family? I indeed regarded them as my family before.
They don't deserve it. Remember, this is your home.
I got it.
Grandpa, Ethan always picked on us, secretly. You can't be partial to him and drive my mom away.
Before Alan called off, Ethan even got close to the bitch. I just can't bear it.
Nonsense.
Sir Fort, if you don't trust us, just ask Ethan in person whether they have done anything to betray Alan.
This has nothing to do with her.
So you finally admit it. Ethan, people like you don't deserve to inherit the Fort Group.
Is that so? You think you deserve it
Ethan, you and Alan are uncle and nephew. If you fight over Stella, it'll bring shame to the Fort family.
It's all that witch Stella's fault. She's been sleeping around, ruining the Fort family's name. You shouldn't have let her in.
Shut up. Do you think I don't know why she called off the engagement? Even now, you still slander her. It's time you reflect on yourself.
No, Richard, I know I was wrong. Please don't kick me out.
You owe an apology to Stella?
I know I was wrong.
Looks like Richard was trying to forgive her. I forgive you.
Since Stella forgives you, let's drop it for now.
Why do I feel like you're up to something?
I'm not.
Stella, I'm really curious. How did you seduce Ethan?
Even if you've learned how, Ethan will never fall for you.
I'm the real Ro. Richard and Ethan should be doting on me.
Don't worry. I'll make sure Alan hears you.
Stella, do you think they'll still adore you the same when they find out you treat me like this?
Nina, you!
Alan. Ethan, don't blame her. It was my fault. I fell on my own.
You troublemaker! The Rowe family treated you well. How dare you push Nina? Sir Fort, look at her! She's vicious. She shouldn't marry into your family.
Ada, please don't say that. Even if Stella hates me for stealing Dad and Mom's love, she's still my sister.
How did I push you? Show everyone how it happened.
Stella, my leg's seriously injured. I can't even stand. Don't make things harder for me, okay?
Call the doctor to check if her leg's broken. If it's not, I'll make it happen.
Actually, I don't think it's that serious. Alan, I feel dizzy.
I'll take you to rest.
Hold on. Either get a doctor or tell the truth. Did I push you?
No, you didn't.
In front of Sir Fort, you're threatening Nina? I see it now. You just want to bully her.
I've already forgiven you. Why do you still target me? Did I do anything wrong?
Who do you think you are? Do you think I care to target you? I just can't stand a lowlife like you, thinking you deserve to marry into the Fort family.
Ridiculous. I thought yesterday you sincerely apologized. I was wrong about you. You're going abroad tomorrow. Without my or Ethan's permission, you're not coming back.
No, Richard, please.
Grandpa!
Anyone who pleads for her can leave with her.
That old man never liked me. I can't just sit and wait. I've got it. Nina, go seduce Ethan and let Richard find out. Don't worry, I won't blame you. Once I control Fort Group, we'll get married.
Alan, I'll do anything for you. Ethan. Ethan, look at me. I love you.
Get lost. Listen, get lost.
Am I that bad? I'm the real heiress of the Rowe family. Stella's just a country bumpkin. Why do you treat her so well? You won't even look at me.
Say one more word against her, and I won't go easy on you.
Ethan, what are you doing?
Alan. Ethan said he wasn't feeling well. I came to check on him. I didn't expect I'm sorry.
Ethan, you're going too far.
Ethan, I want to hear your explanation.
He doesn't need to explain. But you came to his room in pajamas? Alan, you're fine with that? Or are you two trying to frame my husband?
No.
If not, you deserve a slap. Whether he called you or not, you shouldn't be here dressed like this. What are you up to?
I was just worried about Ethan. I didn't have time to get changed.
I'm still alive, and my husband's condition is none of your concern?
Enough!
Alan, discipline your woman. If this happens again, I won't hold back. This room's been tainted. Clean it thoroughly.
Andrew, take her out. Don't let her stay here or spoil my mood.
Stella, are you too confident in me?
You're my husband. Of course I trust you. Besides, your standards are too high. You wouldn't want anyone else.
Other than you, no one interests me.
Wait, did she touch you? Ethan, you're not clean anymore.
Whether I'm clean depends on the checkup.
In my last life, Ethan went abroad. Fort Group fell to Alan. This time, no one but me can mess with you.
That little witch won't quit. She hurt our Nina and got Nina kicked out of the Fort family. I can't let this go.
I'm warning you. She's Mrs. Fort now. Don't mess with her.
How could she make Ethan fall in love with her? I can't accept this. I must get my revenge. Stella, I came to apologize.
Ethan's not here.
What are you so smug about? You're just Alan's discarded plaything. Ethan will dump you too. Ethan?
Mary, disinfect the whole room.
Got it.
Keep talking. If not, just leave.
Stella, we've spent so many years together. Why would I ever hurt you? That day, it wasn't intentional. If you can forgive me, come to the party. No matter how late, I'll wait for you.
Darling.
Stella, be normal.
So you're allergic to Valley Girl accent? Darling.
I think you need some discipline.
Nina, isn't your sister coming?
Don't say that. A country bumpkin like her isn't worthy of being her sister.
She's a fake heiress. A bitch who slept her way up. Does she dare stand you up?
It's okay. She wears different jewelry every time she goes out. It's all from sleeping around. She may not care, but it disgusts me.
Nina, what kind of place is this? Nina, what kind of place is this? Why does it stink the moment I walk in?
Stella, they just don't like how flashy you are. No real harm meant.
Look at her, wearing another Estelle design.
Stella, that outfit of yours was earned in bed, right? And you're proud to show it off?
I was actually going to give it to you, but since you don't like it, I won't.
They're just joking. I don't mind.
I do. I'm worried it'll just ruin you.
I was just joking. If I upset you, I'll apologize.
Brian, don't forget to take pictures. Make sure she never dares disobey you again. You'll own her for life.
Little bitch, this time I'm risking my life to help you. So afterward, you better make it worth my while.
Whatever you want. I'll do it. Bitch. Let's see if Ethan still wants you after this. Enjoy.
Too bad you're passed out. I wanted to hear your moan. What?
You think I'm as dumb as you to trust Nina?
What do you mean?
Last time, Ethan let you go, but we want to get you back. You're always hiding. Luckily, Nina helped lure you out.
That bitch tricked me. I won't forgive her.
You should worry about your own situation first.
Mrs. Fort, Mr. Fort ordered us to take him.
No, Mrs. Fort. I was wrong. Please forgive me this once. I'll do everything you ask. Mrs. Fort, please. No.
He's done a lot of dirty work for Alan. He might be useful. At least, he'll go after Nina later.
It's up to you, darling.
Thanks, darling. Love you. I'll cook dinner for you.
Wow. This place is perfect for a studio.
And the row group is right across. Perfect for my plan.
You've got the space and staff. We'll just wait for the grand opening. But without revealing who you are, the studio won't have traffic. How will we attract clients?
No need. We'll take row group's clients.
Oh.
Brian's been missing for a month. I don't care if he's alive or not. Without those photos, how can I ruin her?
Honey, give me 100,000. I want to buy a bag.
Bags. That's all you care about. Can't you see they've already stolen so many clients from us?
It's just a small, shabby studio. Why worry? I think you're just being petty.
A small, shabby studio? They've got their own channels. They can mass produce. They're giving our clients low prices and trendy designs. We can't compete with them at all.
Dad, they're not even worthy of competing with us. We just need to figure out how to shut them down. They've got no reputation anyway. You know, it's a business world.
Exactly. We'll crush them completely. I don't believe they can make a comeback.
Our lead designer won a national jewelry award. You won't be disappointed working with us.
No wonder these pieces are so elegant and classy. Turns out they're from a master.
Much better than row groups. Their style hasn't changed in years. Their jewelry is outdated, yet prices keep rising.
Let me know when you have new designs.
I won't go to row group. I'll sign directly with you.
How dare you steal our clients? You must be crazy. Think you can compete with us? You're not even worthy. Today, close your studio immediately, or else you'll regret it.
What are you doing? I'm calling the police.
Call the police. Go get your boss right now.
You're looking for me?
I knew it. A shabby studio daring to challenge our family? So it's you, you bitch. Why are you still alive? Back then, you should have been gone with your pitiful mother. How dare you?
How dare you mention my mother?
How dare you? Everyone, attack. Destroy her studio.
This box cost $2 million. That piece cost $6 million.
Who are you trying to scare? I'm smashing everything today. Smash it. I want to see what you'll do. You little bitch, you'd better close your studio or I'll destroy you. Let's go.
Did I say you could leave? Let's calculate the damages. Roughly $30 million. Pay up before you go.
Do you want compensation? In your dream? How dare you!
You deserved it.
I recorded it. I'll post the video online. You'll be a public disgrace, unable to run your studio.
Our family raised an ungrateful one. She stole our clients. I came to settle things, and she dared to hit me. I raised you up, and this is how you repay me? Where's your conscience?
I've got security footage. Why don't you post that online? Think it over. 30 million in damages. Settle it, or we'll go to court.
Row Group's going bankrupt anyway. She can't afford to pay up.
How dare you? Nina's about to marry Alan. Alan won't let you ruin us like this.
Do you think Alan has any power? Go ahead and see if he can stop me from shutting down Row Group.
Looks like you'll soon be begging on the streets.
Kick them out.
Let me go.
Ethan, you really had my back today. That was awesome.
So, will you thank me?
Thank you, darling.
Darling, that's not enough.
Is this enough?
Still not enough.
How about now?
If I say it's still not enough?
What do you want?
You really don't know?
Ethan cut off Row Group's funding. The banks are demanding repayment. This is all your fault. Why did you mess with Stella? You're useless, always ruining everything.
I didn't expect this. What do we do now? Are we really going bankrupt?
If the Rowe family goes bankrupt, I won't be a rich heiress anymore. It's all that bitch Stella's fault. Dad, calm down. Here, sit down. Mom, Dad, don't worry. I'll win first place at the National Design Competition. Everyone will beg to partner with us.
You haven't designed in ages. Are you sure you can win?
Don't worry. I've got a plan.
Ms. Rowe, last time in Stella's office, I managed to grab her new design drafts.
Turns out the host invited Estelle as a judge. This competition will be intense.
Estelle is a world-renowned jewelry designer. Every one of her pieces boosts company sales.
If we could get Estelle on board, we'd be unstoppable. Why is that bitch here? Is she competing?
Stella, are you here for the competition? But you don't even design jewelry.
You little bitch, you stole someone else's designs to get in, did you?
Mom, don't say that. Even if she's not a designer, her studio has designers.
So you really are a thief.
How can you be sure? I can't design.
A bitch like you. What else can you do besides sleeping with men? Everyone, come look. She's using stolen designs to enter the competition.
Stella never said she was competing. Why are you so eager to accuse her? You're up to no good.
You dare to accuse us? If she's not competing, why is she here?
Stella's a judge.
Oh, stop joking. Look at yourself. Who do you think you are, pretending to be a judge?
Even if you're scared of being kicked out, there's no need to lie. If you get caught, won't you be the one embarrassed?
You.
I can't wait to see who'll be embarrassed in the end.
She must be crazy. She might as well say she is Estelle herself.
Estelle, thank you so much for agreeing to be our judge. Later, we'd love for you to give an opening speech. Would that be okay?
No problem.
The contestants are very talented, especially the Rowe family heiress. The judges are impressed by her.
I've heard her designs are quite reminiscent of Estelle. She might just become the next international chief designer.
I still have a lot to learn. I'm not as good as you say.
Nina, make sure you give Estelle a great performance later. Make a good impression on Estelle. If you can become her student, our family will really take off.
Got it, Mom.
Why are you...
Ladies and gentlemen, we are honored to have invited the international chief designer, Estelle, to be our judge. Please welcome Estelle.
The shameless little bitch, afraid people won't know she snuck in here, and she dares walk on stage.
Yeah, she had to rely on someone else to design for her. She doesn't belong on stage. Don't waste everyone's time.
I have every right to be here, because I am Estelle.
I didn't expect Estelle to be so young and so beautiful.
She became famous before she was even an adult. She's a genius.
She's not Estelle. She's just a lowlife. How could she be a chief designer? Don't let her fool you.
You crazy old hag. Watch your filthy mouth. Nina, you should control your mom. Security.
Let go of me. Let go.
Mom. Stella, why aren't you standing up for Mom? She's always been so good to you. How can you be so heartless?
Nina, shut your mouth. You should explain why you're using my designs in this competition.
No wonder her style is just like Estelle's, so it's plagiarism.
No, it's not. I drew these myself.
Still trying to lie? Stella is a chief designer. Why would she slander you? Does she have nothing better to do?
I thought the Rowe family heiress was a genius. Turns out she's just a plagiarist. Like mother, like daughter.
No, it's not like that.
Nina, expect a lawsuit from me soon. Thanks for handing the USB to Nina.
Ms. Rowe, I should be thanking you for taking care of my grandma. Don't worry. I won't tell anyone about the USB.
The Rowe family is truly greedy. How dare they use your designs? They deserve to go bankrupt.
Everyone walks their own path.
Stella? Your husband was here earlier. Did you notice? He was watching you the whole time.
No wonder I felt like someone was staring at me.
Seriously? You're already married, and you're still blushing about him?
Am I?
Aren't journalists supposed to be busy?
Not today. I'm busy. I have something to do. Enjoy yourselves.
Why did you make her leave?
She said to let us enjoy ourselves.
So, you were really at the event, watching me all along.
Yes, you've changed so much compared to before. Stella, you've kept a lot from me.
What was I like before?
You used to like Alan.
That's a big change. Now I like you. Ethan, I won't lie to you, and I'll never leave you. Do you believe me?
I believe everything you say.
Stella, you need to clear things up. Tell everyone you won't sue Nina. She didn't plagiarize. It was you who gave her the designs willingly.
The sun's up, yet you're still dreaming?
It's just a few designs. Do you really need to ruin her? How can you be so cruel? She's your sister.
Do you know how much one of my designs is worth? If I want, I can make sure she rots in jail. What? Do you want to hit me?
You want money, right? Fine. I'll pay you anything. Just let Nina go.
I'm afraid you can't afford it. I don't want money. I want you to leave the Fort group.
How long has she been in there?
About 10 minutes.
Stella, what can you gain by making me leave the Fort group? Ethan told you to do this, didn't he? Let me tell you, stop dreaming. The Fort group will be mine. When it is, I'll make him pay.
I thought you were head over heels for Nina, willing to give up everything.
Yes, I wanted to marry her, but she's not that important. Stella, since you care so much about Ethan, why don't you sleep with me? If you can make me happy, I'll consider resigning.
Alan, what did you just say?
You bitch, you tricked me.
I didn't force you to talk. Blame yourself for being filthy.
Nina, let me explain. It's not...
If you hadn't come out just then, I was about to drag you out.
But here I am, aren't I? Stop being jealous.
Which eye saw me get jealous?
Both eyes.
You're really full of yourself.
It's your fault I'm like this.
He's not thinking straight. Stay away from him.
Okay, I'll listen to you.
Let's go.
Stella, you already have Ethan. Why are you secretly meeting with Alan behind his back?
Did you hire a good lawyer? Or are you so bored that you're here to throw dirt on me?
What do I have to do for you to drop the case?
This lemonade's too cold.
Stella, I made a cup of warm lemonade.
It seems you're not truly sorry.
Stella, I've cleaned it up.
Okay, you can leave.
You will drop the case, right?
No, I won't.
You lied to me.
When did I say I'd drop the case? Besides, cleaning and serving can't erase the wrong you've done. You're so going to jail.
Bitch, you tricked Nina on purpose.
We never mistreated you. Why are you so ungrateful? First, you humiliated Gina. Now, you're bullying Nina. Do you even have a conscience?
Don't worry. I'll pay you back exactly the way you treated me. Nina will probably never leave prison this lifetime.
Oh, Stella, do you still want to know where your mother's ashes are? Grandma lied to help me back then. The ashes have always been with me.
Do you think I'll believe you?
You don't? Then we'll just dump the ashes so you regret it forever.
That peasant woman, she's pitiful. She never had a good day alive. She'll end up in a cesspit. Her own daughter doesn't care.
I need to see the ashes.
Drop the case first, or I'll throw them away.
Arya, I'm dropping the case.
What? Stella, are you crazy?
Say no more. Just drop it.
Fine.
That's more like it. I was really worried it'd be unlucky to keep this bad omen here. Take it away quickly.
They won't hand over the ashes that easily. There might be something wrong with the ashes.
That bitch is so easy to fool. A dog's bone feels precious to her. Soon, she'll bow to a dog as her mother.
None of my efforts was wasted. I even picked a female dog for her.
This piece of land here isn't cheap. Stella truly is filial.
Ethan, Stella must feel awful. It's good you're here for her.
Who let you come here? You're not welcome here. Get lost.
You.
Arya, not today. Let's not argue on a day like this. Mom, I'm sorry.
Your mom went through so much to give birth to you and ended up like this because of you. Just saying sorry isn't enough. You should bow.
Yeah, her spirit in heaven must be happy, seeing your respect.
You're right. Nina, my mom raised you up. You should kneel too.
I'm just the adopted one. You're her real daughter. Your kneeling is enough.
You don't want to kneel? Then about the plagiarism.
Bitch, shut your filthy mouth. The case is dropped. You're still smearing Nina.
I think you need a good beating.
Let me go.
Let me go.
Let me go.
Will you kneel yourself, or do you need me to help you? Make your choice, Bidarapa.
Ethan, don't.
Let me go. I'm not bowing to a dog.
How dare you insult her?
No, it's really a dog inside. It's not your mom.
So there's indeed something wrong with the ashes. Don't worry. What's buried there are my mom's belongings. Kneeling here isn't unfair.
I'd never bow to a peasant woman.
Ethan, Stella knows the truth and is bullying us on purpose. Can't you see that?
Whatever my wife does is right. Make them kneel.
No, don't.
Let me go.
Ms. Rowe, you're sued for plagiarism. Please come to court soon.
Nina, enjoy your time in jail.
Stella, bitch. I won't let you go.
Take them away. Don't worry, I'll take care of Stella. No one will ever hurt her or let her suffer again.
Ethan, how could you handle your mother-in-law's burial quietly? Such a blockhead. You deserve a beating.
Don't. It was my idea. Don't blame him for it.
Does he usually make you upset?
Not at all. We get along well. I never get mad at him.
Then why haven't you had kids yet?
Well, we...
You don't want kids?
Not exactly. It's just...
You want kids?
I'll follow her lead.
I told you to speak for me, not spout nonsense.
I'm not wrong. I can't have kids alone. Isn't it up to you?
Ethan, you need to step it up.
I will.
I'll go to the kitchen.
Look at you. Got the license, but no proposal, no wedding. No wonder your wife doesn't pay attention to you.
Go order diamond rings. I want the most expensive ones.
Sir Fort ate so little today. Was my cooking bad?
He's not hungry. Don't you want kids? Why are you on your phone? Look at me.
Looking at you won't help. This is the only way it might work. And also, like this.
Do you know what you're doing now? You started this, not me. Hello?
Mr. Fort, Graph Butterfly is the priciest. It's only available at auctions. It's had 7 owners before. They all had happy marriages. I think Mrs. Fort will love it.
All right.
Why are we at an auction?
No particular reason. I'll meet the host first.
All right.
Stella, what a coincidence.
Nina, why are you here?
Thanks to Alan, I wasn't sent to jail by you. What's wrong? Disappointed. Stella.
Nina is so kind. She even recognizes this bitch as her sister.
You're too modest. Speaking of witches, no one beats you two freaks.
Stella, how much did Ethan give you? Enough to sleep with him? Strutting with marks on display, showing the world you're cheap.
We're legally married. We can sleep however we like. What's it to you? Or are you still into me? Jealous of Ethan?
Stella, why did you say that? Are you trying to seduce Alan? You want to betray your husband?
Your man won't leave me alone. How does that sit with you? I have high standards. I wouldn't pick up this trash. If you like it, keep it yourself. Stop sticking it to me. My husband would be upset.
My wife is right. I'd be upset.
Alan.
Need for you to support me. Ethan. Don't think you can secure the heir's position. You won't be arrogant for long. How you treated me today, I'll return it 100, 1,000 times.
I'll look forward to it.
Let's go.
Have you seen enough of him?
Yes, but I can't get enough of you. My husband is so handsome. Darling, let's go.
The final item is special. It's a centuries-old antique.
I heard it's a pair of rings with a great meaning. Couples who wear them will live happily ever after.
It's very expensive. Only those with tens of billions can afford to bid.
I wonder who will get it in the end.
Alan, will you bid for it for me?
Don't worry. It will only be on your hand.
Alan, I knew you loved me the most.
Ladies and gentlemen, the auction starts now. First, our item is a treasure box. Starting price is $1 million.
$14 million.
Good.
20 million.
Okay.
30 million.
Well, 30 million. Any higher? 30 million. First call. 30 million. Second call. 30 million. Last call. Sold. Our next item is called Jade Kieran. The starting price is $7 million.
$14 million. $20 million.
30 million.
$40 million.
50 million.
Any more? 50 million. First call. 50 million. Second call. 50 million. Last call. Sold.
Ethan, you're not bidding. Why bother coming?
Our last item today is the Graph Butterfly Diamond Rings, worn by the Queen. It's a perfect combination of yellow and pink diamonds. There's only one pair in the world. The starting price is $10 million. Bidding officially begins.
$15 million.
$15 million. $20 million. Mr. Allen is generous.
$21 million.
$21 million. Any more? $30 million. More? $60 million. Mr. Fort bids $60 million.
Is he bidding for me?
$61 million. The highest bid for this item was $82 million. Could it break the record today? $100 million. Looks like Mr. Fort is determined. I heard he and Mrs. Fort haven't had their wedding yet. I wonder if the rings. Mr. Fort bid $100 million. Any higher? $116 million. Any higher? $200 million. Mr. Fort bid $200 million. Any more? $200 million. First call. $200 million. Second call. $200 million. Last call. Sold. Congratulations, Mr. Fort.
Stella, I owe you a ring and a ceremony. This is a memory every woman should have, and you deserve the best. Marry me, please.
Okay.
Mr. Fort and Mrs. Fort are perfect. They're a match made in heaven.
Their love is admirable. I wonder if the ring blessed them or they chose the perfect ring.
Mr. Fort, for your wedding, please invite me for a drink.
We wish you both a long and happy life together.
Thank you, everyone. Our wedding will be in a month. We hope to see you there.
Alan, what about the rings?
I lost face. And you mentioned it.
Alan!
Stella, your husband's proposal video with the priceless ring is trending online. Look, everyone says he's a wife-doting husband, totally whipped.
It's so blurry.
Why? She's my wife now. I pamper her. Any problem?
No problem. None at all. You brat, you're planning a wedding secretly. How could you let me, an elder, come unprepared? Lucky for you, I'm always prepared.
Mrs. Fort, here are the Fort family's assets, ownership and usage rights for yachts, planes, and cruises, and 10% of Fort Group's shares. Please keep them safe.
Thank you, Sir Fort.
My dad made a will, leaving Fort Group to us. Now he's just waiting for us to have a child to keep him company.
Hey.
What? A will? That old fool? If he's heartless, don't blame me for being ruthless?
Stella, isn't your husband coming to see you try on the dress?
I didn't tell him. I want it to be a surprise.
Mrs. Fort, the wedding dress Mr. Fort ordered for you is adorned with 1,000 Winston diamonds. He said he wants you to be the most dazzling bride. You truly shine in it.
Oh, he's too much. I told him not to spend so much on me, yet he spent even more buying the rings from the auction.
Nina, have you no shame? Is that dress yours?
Stella, you're just in time. I'm about to become Mrs. Fort. Come take a look. Don't you think I look stunning in this dress?
You look gorgeous. Did Alan order it for you?
This was ordered by Ethan Fort, not Alan Fort. Miss, please take it off immediately.
Take it off? I'm also a Mrs. Fort. Why should I?
Dream on. Alan couldn't afford this dress. Take it off.
Bitch, if I can't have it, I'll destroy it. Oh no, Stella, I'm sorry. Now the wedding dress is ruined. How will you get married? Are you going to walk in a sheet? But then again, you like sleeping around. Maybe you're planning to meet your man in nothing at all.
Are you so desperate to become Mrs. Fort? Take a good look in the mirror. Even if I gave you this dress, you'd never marry into the Forts.
You hit me.
Oh, I'm not just hitting you. I'll do much more.
Fine.
Stay back. Don't come near me. Stella, you bitch. How dare you treat me like this? Alan will make you pay for this. You're only acting so high, for you have Ethan backing you up. But the Fort group will soon be Alan's. He won't spare Ethan. He won't let you off the hook.
Sir Fort said it himself. Fort group will be Ethan's. If Alan is desperate, what will he do? He will try to hurt Ethan. Arya, something's not right with what Nina just said. I need to go to Fort Group. Andy, where's Ethan?
He's in there. In a meeting.
Darling, are you okay? Have you been hurt, followed, or backstabbed?
No.
If anything happens to you, you must tell me. I'll worry about you.
Okay.
Then you go ahead. I'll go back home.
Wait. Before you go, greet everyone here.
Hello, Mrs. Fort.
Hi.
Good job on the program this time. Boost 20% of bonus.
Thank you, Mrs. Fort.
By the way, watch out for Alan. I suspect he's up to no good.
Okay, got it?
I've got the Cortex secrets. It's time to fulfill your promise.
Alan, how dare you betray our family? You want Fort Group, right? Do you think you're capable of that, or...
That old fool favors you. My capability is nothing to him.
Without my dad, you'd have been kicked out of the Fort family. Send him abroad and watch over him. If he tries to escape, beat him up.
Ethan, I won't let you off.
At 1:05 in the morning, the patient vanished. Is his family here?
I'm his wife. Let me see him. Ethan? Sorry. I should have stayed at the office with you. Then you probably wouldn't have gotten into a car accident.
I'm still alive.
I thought you... Ethan, don't scare me, okay? I'll be really scared.
I was transferred to another ward. I didn't get to tell you. I didn't mean to. Don't cry. Am I that important to you?
Yes, I'd rather vanish myself than you.
Don't. If I vanish before you do, promise me to live well.
You can't leave me. If you vanish, I'll remarry and have children with another man. I'll be with him until I vanish and have a lot of children, so if you don't want me to.
I do. But you must be buried with me.
I won't remarry. Ethan, promise me you won't. Leave me for the rest of your life, okay?
Okay. When I get out of the hospital. Let's have a wedding.
Darling, I'm here to pick you up from the hospital. You told me to call you to come along to the wedding dress fitting.
No need to do that. I've canceled the wedding. Stella, let's get a divorce.
Ethan, what are you talking about?
Let's drop the act. I'm tired of you. Sign the divorce agreement.
No, I don't believe what you said. You obviously like me.
Look at your face. No one will turn you down. When you first seduced me, I pretended to like you. Don't think I really like you.
You're lying. What happened? There must be a reason.
Stella. I've just been playing with you. You're so naive. I was a little bit nice to you, and you think I really like you. They were right that you're a bitch.
How could you say that? Ethan.
Fuck off.
Ethan, don't go. You promised you wouldn't leave me. Ethan, are you really divorcing me?
We shouldn't have gotten married. You just used me to get back at Alan.
No, you know I didn't think that. I really liked you, so I was with you. Ethan, you promised not to leave me. You can't break your promise.
Stella, you bitch. Why are you pestering me? Well, I haven't played with you enough. You stay here and see how shameless Mrs. Ford is.
Ethan, how could you do this to me?
You said you wanted to be with me? Well, just serve me.
Ethan, you bastard.
Send guards to protect her.
Mr. Fort, since you like her so much, why do you push her away?
I still haven't found the culprit in that crash, so if the culprit wants to hurt Stella, do you think I can keep her safe?
Stella?
Richard? Richard?
Sorry about that. I'll beat him up to help you vent your anger.
Richard, I don't think he meant it.
You're still speaking for him. You're a good girl. How could he bear to leave you?
He won't leave me.
Right. You're my daughter-in-law. Come back home with me and have a good night's sleep. Tomorrow, I'll call Ethan over and talk to him about that.
Okay?
Didn't you say you wanted kids? Why still looking at your phone? Look at me.
Ethan, I know you won't leave me. Don't let me down.
I'm old enough that it's normal for me to feel uncomfortable when I wake up in the morning. Luckily, you are here later.
Richard, what's wrong? Richard, are you okay? Richard.
Stella, what did you do to Grandpa?
You bitch! How dare you harm Richard? The Forts are so good to you.
When did she return home?
You're so vicious.
Whatever you want to do, call an ambulance right now. If you delay his treatment, you'll be the ones to blame.
We saw it was you. How dare you frame us? I'm telling you, we're witnesses. It was you who harmed him.
Are you a doctor? How could you know? He's not alive.
You bitch. Don't try to fool me. It's obvious Richard ate what you cooked to get like this. Are you going to lie and say you didn't make this oatmeal? Today you must stay here and pay for his life.
Well, your life is cheap, but Equise, I can give you another choice. Give me your shares in Fort Group. Then I'll spare you.
So, you want the shares?
You harmed Grandpa. How dare you? Deny it. You think Ethan will help you again? He is tired of you and doesn't care about you anymore. How about being my girl? I don't mind you being dirty.
You make me sick. Stay away from me.
Bitch.
How dare you delay his rescue?
Ethan.
Get lost.
Ethan? Stella tried to harm Grandpa. Why are you driving me away? Are you trying to harbor her?
I'll find out what she did. It's none of your business. But tell me, who helped you escape from my men?
Just look into what happened to Grandpa first. You have no right to question me.
Sir Fort was poisoned. It was indeed caused by this bowl of oatmeal.
Stella, what else do you want to say?
Ethan, you and Richard are in danger. I know you want to protect me, so you're driving me away.
No, I don't.
That's right. Mr. Fort, just admit it.
Stella, didn't I make it clear? Stop pestering me.
Whatever you say, I'll stay with you and never leave you. You'll never get rid of me.
You will be in danger with me.
As long as I'm with you, I'm not afraid of anything.
But I'm afraid you'll get hurt.
You know what? It's what you said to me before that hurt me the most. Ethan. Only you can hurt me. How could you bear to say that?
Sorry. I was wrong.
Ethan, don't drive me away again, okay? Whatever happens, I'll stay with you.
Okay. I promise. We're still in danger. Andrew, take Dad's will with you. I'll send someone to get you and Dad to safety.
Okay.
Alan, when I got home today, my parents were urging us to get married.
The old bastard! Where the hell did Ethan hide him? I haven't found his will. I'm not in the mood to marry you until I get the Fort Group.
Alan. Ada. Doesn't it Alan like me anymore?
Nina, you're so sensible. There's no way he doesn't like you. Sir, Ford is still alive, so he's anxious and not in the mood to get married. Don't overthink it.
You wretch. I've been unable to reach you. Where did you go?
Come on! Long time no see. I miss you so much. After that, I'll send you pictures of Stella.
Stella, this time, I'll definitely ruin you.
Why do you have those pictures?
Stella, I asked Brian to find you, so of course I have those photos he took of you. You're so stupid. Just a few photos. You're really a sucker. Brian has been waiting for you for a long time.
You want money, right? I can give you. Stay back.
What my baby gave me was not money, but sex. If you're more skilled than she is, I'll let you go.
You wretch. Why so excited? Can't I satisfy you?
We've done it too many times. Let me have a new taste.
Nina, you cheat on Alan. Aren't you afraid he'll find out?
Stella, worry about yourself first. Alan won't find out. While Ethan will get a sex video of you and Brian soon.
You called him you wretch. That was recorded by me. Now Alan knows about it.
Bitch, how dare you betray me?
No, Alan. It was Stella who...
Last time I was tricked by you. This time you think I'm deaf. Don't let me see you again, or I'll ruin you.
Stella, I won't spare you. Brian, show her what you've got.
Bitch! You think I'm stupid? I won't listen to you. Mrs. Ford, I'll beat her to make it up to you for the last time. Please forgive me and spare me.
You two conspired to trick me. Stella, you bitch.
Bitch, like yelling so much, huh? I'll let you yell enough.
No! Stella! Save me! Stella!
Alan, Nina is missing. Do you know where she is?
What does the bitch's disappearance have to do with Alan? Don't ask him.
Ada, how could you say that?
Your daughter slept with another man behind my back. I have yet to vent my anger at her about that. How dare you ask me where she is? I'm telling you, get out of Bright City quickly, or I'll seek my revenge on you.
It's all your fault. You didn't discipline Nina, and even offended people with her to the point where we're broke. Now we have to leave Bright City.
You're blaming me? She's my daughter. Shouldn't I be good to her?
Well, just you two live together. I'm divorcing you.
You
bitch. I'm not going to give you a dime.
How dare you?
Just wait and see.
Stella, Mr. and Mrs. Rowe exposed each other in order to get a larger share of the property. Now Tom is in jail for tax evasion. All of his property was seized, so Gina got nothing.
They're too greedy.
Alan told them to get out of Bright City. I think he was just saying that. After all, he's now preoccupied with dealing with Ethan.
Put that program in place tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Ethan, you didn't invite me to attend Fort Group's annual summary meeting. Are you afraid we'll know what you've done?
What have I done?
Don't be arrogant. I found evidence that you laundered money through the projects. You can't deny it. You don't deserve to be the CEO of Fort Group at all.
Alan, how dare you accuse him of money laundering just by getting these things?
Who are you? You aren't qualified to speak here.
Have you forgotten that? I own 10% of the shares of Fort Group. Shouldn't I come when such a big event happened in the company? Who did these accounts?
Following Mr. Ethan's orders, I made some false accounts for him. I'm not primarily responsible.
You should benefit from falsifying accounts for him. How much did he give you? When did he give it to you? Where did he give it to you?
No, he used his position to force me. If I didn't do it, he would fire me and make it hard for me to survive here.
Ethan, we have always believed in you. I never thought you would do this. What benefits would it bring you to empty Fort Group?
I heard, sir, Fort was poisoned by your wife. Did you also direct that?
Looks like there's something wrong with Sir Fort's will. You two wanted to get Fort Group, so you forced Sir Fort to write a will, and you tried to harm him.
Ethan, you want to harm your own father. You have no conscience. You, Stella, are not a good person either. Shut up.
Ethan, you dare to do it, but you are afraid of being scolded? Everyone knows what you did now. Even if you kneel down and beg for mercy, it'll be useless. I advise you to resign and leave Fort Group.
Why are you in a hurry to leave? Make things clear. He forced you to do it, but he didn't give you benefits, right?
No, he didn't.
Where did the villa worth 1.5 million under your name come from?
That was given to me by someone else.
My husband gave it to you? Did you hear us clearly? She was bribed. Do I need to tell you about the so-called proof?
Ethan, Mrs. Fort is so valiant.
I'll give you a raise.
Thank you.
Stella, I haven't got even with you for poisoning Grandpa yet. You have a lot of nerve talking.
Yes, something bad happened to Sir Fort, and Ethan didn't allow others to visit him and stopped others from checking Stella, which shows that he has ulterior motives.
Now, sir, Fort has been hidden by him, and we still don't know how he is doing. Ethan must have ulterior motives.
We won't agree to let the heartless person stay in Fort Group.
Yes, we won't. I don't need your permission to do anything.
Fort Group is not up to you alone. You look down on us, so we won't keep you. I support Alan.
I support Alan, too.
Ethan, be sensible. Quit your job voluntarily.
Alan stole Fort Group's I-Core technology secrets. Are you sure you'll support him?
You slandered me.
After watching the video, everyone will know if I have slandered you.
I gave you a chance, but you didn't cherish it. It's enough to throw you in jail.
Shareholders, let me ask you again. Do you still insist on supporting Alan?
I admit, I stole the secrets, but I didn't betray the company. Ethan, you set me up.
Save some energy. You can keep these words to the police.
You.
We did.
You. I can't believe you woke up.
Did I wake up at a bad time? Alan, I never expected you to be so vicious, daring to poison me.
No, not me.
You bribed the servant. He finally confessed. He said you gave him the poison.
Grandpa, I know I was wrong.
Stop. You, such a cunning person, are not worthy of being my grandson. You're no longer a Fort from now on. I'm going to put you in jail to prevent you from damaging the reputation of the Fort family.
Grandpa, no!
You fools. The people who should get out of the Fort Group are you.
Sir, Fort, I lost my head for the moment.
I wasn't thinking straight. I was as blind as a bat. Just give me a break for once.
Starting today, I will officially hand over the company to Ethan. Who dares to question it? This incident really broke my heart. Family affection is all fake.
Don't say that. Your son is very nice.
He dares to divorce you and even drive you out of our family. But you even speak well of him.
I transferred all my assets under my name to her. She's in a good mood now. Margot, she favors me.
You are finally enlightened. All right. You don't have to stay with me. Hurry up and make a connection. I want to have my grandchild early.
Sir, Fort.
So we'll go home first. We'll visit you some other time.
I come from a rich family. I'm a noble lady. Mom and Dad love me the most. Look at my face.
She actually went crazy?
She asked for it. Send her to a mental hospital.
Yes.
How is Alan?
He was arrested for embezzlement. Jesse is trying to save him.
Take her away.
Let go of me.
Don't move.
Alan, I finally managed to get you out. Listen to me. Forget about dealing with Ethan. Let's go abroad.
I can't just let it go. Why am I the one with nothing? You can leave, but I won't. I want my revenge.
Alan.
Leave me alone.
Alan. Alan?
Darling, I'll cook dinner for you.
No, we have something better to do than eat.
This is not a good idea. It's still so early. And Mary is here too. Here? We'll do it here? This is too vulgar. No.
What are you thinking? I want to make another proposal. Stella, will you marry me? I may have used up all my luck in the latter half of my life to marry you.
Don't you regret it?
I won't for my whole life.
You must listen to me for this wedding. Make it grand. You put a phoenix crown on Stella. Won't that be great?
You have to listen to Stella about what kind of wedding to have.
Any one is okay for me.
Then I'll make the decision. I'll bring out all my antiques and show them how respectable Stella is.
Didn't you steal my limelight by making such a big scene?
What are you showing off at Stella's home court?
Did my dad forget you're my wife? Why is he vying for favor?
I haven't forgotten it.
I'll go back to the company and pick you up later.
Okay.
Stella here. Let's set a good date first. How about the 8th of next month?
This date seems too tight. It's already the 25th. The 25th. Sun Road. Ethan must go through Sun Road to get to Fort Group. Is Ethan gonna be okay? Sir, Fort, I must leave now.
My dad will bring out the antiques. What do you think I should do to avoid being outshone by him?
Mr. Fort? Sir, Fort is richer than you. There's nothing you can do.
Why are you here?
I'm worried about you. Fortunately, you're okay.
There was an accident ahead. We're just stuck in traffic. What couldn't possibly happen to me?
The car accident had occurred.
Go to hell.
Mr. and Mrs. Fort, be careful.
Ethan.
Hello? 911? We need an ambulance here.
Ethan, just hold on a little longer. Ethan. 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 Doctor, how is he?
His surgery was successful, but he's still in critical condition. Now he needs another week of observation. It's up to him whether he wakes up or not.
Stella, alas.
Bitch, you harmed my Alan. You must pay for it.
What are you doing? Alan has done so many bad things, so he deserves it. But what did Ethan do wrong? I'm telling you, if anything happens to him, I will let you repay the debt your son owes.
Get her out of here now.
You!
Sir. Fort, go home and rest. I'll just keep watch here.
You ask me to rest. You haven't slept for several days yourself. Look how pale your face is.
I can't fall asleep. When I close my eyes, the image of him being injured is in my mind. Sir. Fort, he's gonna be okay, right?
Yes, he is. He can't bear to part with you, so he will definitely wake up.
Stella.
Darling, you are awake. I'll go to call a doctor.
Let me see if you're okay first.
You pushed me away, so nothing happened to me.
That's good.
It's not good. You said you wouldn't leave me, in case what should I do?
Didn't you say you would remarry? You would grow old with someone and have many children.
Are you trying to piss me off? How are you? Do you feel any discomfort?
When you're angry, you won't cry. I don't want you to shed tears.
Ethan is right. Don't cry on a good day like this. You should laugh.
Yes, Stella, the most important thing you should do is to prepare for the wedding. When Ethan recovers, I'll drag him straight from the hospital to the wedding.
Your idea is great. I'll trouble you then.